full update on today's national and world news. First, from the UTV News Centre, it's UTV Live at 6 o'clock.
The murder victim who was shot and his body dumped was due to get married.
It was quite a chilling scene to see a human being dumped along the side of a country road.
The Public Prosecution Service defends its handling of the Thomas Devlin murder case.
And Sylvia Herman breaks her silence, saying she's keeping her election options open.
Hello and welcome to the programme this Thursday evening with Paul Clark and Alison Fleming.
Thanks for joining us also on UTV Live.
Alliance finally says it will take the Justice Minister's post.
Do you enjoy the high life? Well, we're going up in the world as we take you inside Ireland's tallest building.
And so we've survived another wintry 24 hours. What's in store for the next few days? Full wintry detail here in 25 minutes.
First to tonight's main news. The police have described the murder of a man in Londonderry last night as brutal and savage. The victim has been named as Kieran Doherty.
He was due to get married in 3 months' time, but he was abducted after leaving his home last night. 2 hours later, he'd been shot dead and his body dumped on a border road. Mark McFadden has more.
Kieran Doherty was 31. He was well known in Republican circles in Derry. He and his long-term partner lived in the city's Foyle Road area. They had a daughter who's just 2. Around 10:30 last night, Mr Doherty's dead body was discovered by the side of the Braehead Road. It's just outside Derry, close to the border with Donegal. It's believed the man's body was found by local community workers. It's believed also that he had been shot twice in the back of the head. His hands had been tied behind his back and his body stripped of its clothes.
I prayed over a man. The man was obviously dead. And it was quite a chilling scene to see a human being dumped along the side of a country road in the darkness of night. I thought particularly cruelly ironic that it was at the rear entrance to a place of prayer, Termanbacca Retreat Centre.
Investigators wearing white protective suits spent the day at Braehead Road. At the city's police headquarters, meanwhile, a detective spoke to the media about the shooting.
Kieran suffered a brutal death. He sustained serious injuries. This was a savage attack, basically, which was unjustified for any reason. This is unacceptable. If you have information, and I would appeal to anybody watching or listening here today, bring it forward to the attention of police. I need to find out who these people were. They are unrepresentative of the people of Derry. They're not wanted, and we have to get them off the backs of the people of Derry.
Kieran Doherty served a jail term in the Republic of Ireland for robbing a hotel in County Donegal. And here at Stranraer Police Station in Derry, the senior officers investigating his murder have confirmed that he was known to police on this side of the border.
Kieran Doherty was known to police, but in that respect, that's not the important issue. The important issue is that this man was murdered. It was unjustified. It was unwarranted.
Political reaction has been swift and strong.
It's such a cruel and vicious way for anyone to be treated, and it is all the hallmarks of the old Provost-style executions that happened in the past. And obviously, not only is a family today going to be hit with the awful news of what has happened to a loved one, but families who suffered this in the past are again revisiting the grief and the trauma that they suffered.
We want to take the gun out of our community, and we say to those who are responsible, how dare you come into our community, and how dare you treat an individual, maybe from this community or not, that is irrelevant, in the manner that you have done, and how dare you dump this body in the brutal way that you have done.
Last November, Kieran Doherty contacted a newspaper here in Derry to claim that MI5 had tried to recruit him as an informer. Last month, he spoke to the same newspaper to deny that he was linked in any way to the discovery of cannabis worth €500,000 in a house in County Donegal. Mark McFadden, UTV Live, Derry.
Well, within the past hour, the First and Deputy First Minister have held a joint media conference to give their reaction to the murder.
The people of Derry are sick of it and want to see this brought to an end. And I think those people who were responsible for last night's dirty deed need to come forward and give an explanation to the citizens as to why they're continuing with these stupid and futile acts. These people need to remember that the war is well and truly over.
I think it shows the futility of violence. It shows that those people have nothing to offer this community, and all it does is leave pain and hurt with those who are left with the anguish. We're going to stand up to the people that carry out these kind of activities. Where they offer fear, we will offer hope, and that's the agenda that this executive has.
The First and Deputy First Minister speaking a short time ago. The Northern editor of the Sunday Tribune